Hello and welcome to another edition of What's Happening on the RJ National. I'm Ian Mitchell and I'm a product training here for Ransomes Jacobsen. It's been another busy month here. We've had a training event with Everest, who have brought their sales team onto our site to do some product training. We've had the interdepartmental football competition, so we've had to make sure that the football pitch has been prepared as best we can. And it's been a hot, dry month, causing us some problems here on the golf course. One of the big events this month has been Everest visiting the site to hold a staff training day. The entire sales training team from Everest were on site here at Ipswich, reviewing some of their existing products, training on assembly, setting up and calibration of the spreader, and also looking at some new products that they'll be introducing later this year. It's always good to have other manufacturers and suppliers on site, and it's great to be able to share product knowledge with them. The well-known agronomist Henry Bechelet is also part of the Everest team now, and he joined us to look at the condition of the greens and also to talk about agronomy and the measurement of green speeds and putting surfaces with the Everest sales team. Very reassuring to have a professional eye like Henry look at our putting surfaces and give some feedback on the condition, root zone and the maintenance programs that we're following, and glad to hear that we're doing all the right things.
Okay, I think that's chattering throughout the world. There's not a lot of smoothness in it.
Whilst the Everest team were on site, they took the opportunity to play the RJ National course. We will eventually repair all the divots and all the damage. As well as the excitement of having visitors on site, we still have to maintain the course, so the routine mowing regime of greens, tees and fairways continues. As well as grass cutting, we're taking an opportunity now to put some verticut units across the football pitch and the fairways on the RJ National. We've been concerned about the density of the grass. We've got a lot of thatch build up in there after the spring feed program, and so we've put a set of verticut units on the TR3, and we're using these to really thin the grass out. The verticut units give us a vertical cutting action, standing up the turf and allowing all the seed heads and dead material to be raised to the top. High-speed steel tips whizzing through, cut out a lot of the dead material, and we can see that now taken off the surface, coarse grasses, seed heads and dead material removed from out of the fairway. We have had a little bit of disease on the football pitch. We've had an attack of red thread. Red thread is a disease which comes in and it's mainly a nutrient deficiency. So we need to carry out some verticutting on the surface as part of our renovation and then give it a good feed. So the football pitch was double verticut, removing some of the diseased turf and all of the dead loose material as we found with the fairway, leaving the turf, healthy turf, clean, standing up, and plenty of gaps between it to get some regeneration. Once the turf had been cut, we needed to clean the surface up, and I got hold of one of our demonstration Izeki tractors. This, a 327 unit, which has an excellent grass collection system. The grass collection system allows me to hoover up, like a vacuum cleaner, all of the dead material from the surface, leaving it clean and ready for cutting. Joining us this month is our new greenkeeper, Jamie Hughes. Jamie is working with us at the RJ National to complete his MVQ level 3 and to learn as much about the golf course and the conditions here in his time. One of the first tasks that we've undertaken is to mark out the football pitch for our interdepartmental football competition. A hotly contested game played on the RJ National football pitch. Great fun to see staff and colleagues interacting together outside of work in a sporting occasion. At this time of the year, we've also got a pollen problem from some of the trees that back onto the golf course. We have a line of poplars at the back of the course. They are now in flower, and we've got clouds of very fine cotton wool type pollen which are drifting across the golf course. As we cut with the machines, this builds up on the radiators and in the air filters, and it can become a problem. So one of the tasks at this time of the year is to check that the air screens are regularly cleaned so we don't have any further problems. Well, thank you for watching this month's edition of What's Happening on the RJ National. Next month we'll be looking at our water management program. We've got a large lake facility here, we've got an invasive reed which needs to be maintained, and we'll be going through the maintenance program to control that. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.